For many soccer fans in Nigeria, it is all over. The World Cup qualification dream of Nigeria to the 2026 World Cup in the United States of America is all over. Yes, it's looking likely. It's looking, the ticket has slipped away because by standing, South Africa are topping the group with 17 points, followed by Benin Republic with 14 points. Nigeria are not first, they are not second. We are third with 11 points, and the fourth team behind us are equally having the same point as we do, 11 points. That's Rwanda. Lesotho have 8 points, while Zimbabwe is sitting with 6 points on the log, and this is not a very good commentary for Nigeria because it's all very clear, almost certain that we are not qualifying for the World Cup because we did not prepare well. We did not really prepare well because at the beginning of the qualifier, Nigerian played 4 matches without a win, and which is a very, very terrible start. I call it a shambolic start, and this is where it has landed us through. The decision from the FA to start changing coaches at that particular period shows that they don't really plan for Nigeria to qualify for World Cup, because that is where it started from. That is where we find ourselves in this position. From the onset, we are not determined. We take the World Cup qualifiers with levity. It is our usual way not to prepare right on time, and when it gets late, we start punching calculators, started doing the fire brigade approach. But this time around, the fire brigade approach seems not to be in our favor. It cannot save us anymore. The fire brigade approach that used to save us in the past seems to have outpassed it's not working any longer. Let me put it this way: it's not working because by the standing on the log, you conclude that it's all over. South Africa is having 17 points. But I also belong to the school of thoughts that says no, it is not over yet because there are 2 matches to be played. Well, that is normal for a game of football. It is not over until it's all over. It's 90 minutes. But this one is not looking likely, except if FIFA yielded the call by Nigeria and also Benin Republic to deduct 3 points from South Africa, who are sitting on the top of the log with 17 points. Even at that, if the 3 points were deducted, South Africa will still be having 14 points, same as Benin Republic. That means South Africa and Benin Republic will be sharing first and second position. Nigeria is still not first, it's still not second. We are third. So even if they deduct the point, the 3 points will be added to will be added to Lesotho that have 8 points, and they will equally be having 11 points, same as Nigeria and Rwanda. This is very, very complicated. It's not looking there is no light here, there's no way. It doesn't really looking positive for us because we have really thrown away our chances of getting through to the World Cup, except if something extraordinary happens, something miraculously happens. That is why we can get to the World Cup, because if those 3 points were deducted from South Africa, just like we suffered this fate in the past, because in 2018 World Cup qualifiers, Nigeria fielded Abdullahi Shehu against Algeria in a game that Nigeria picked a draw in Algeria, but the 3 points were added to Algeria's point. But then Nigeria have garnered enough points to have qualified for the World Cup, and those deductions did not really affect us. If not, due to our negligence, we might have missed that 2018 World Cup. So if Nigeria had suffered this fate, and this is the rule by FIFA, it doesn't matter whether the game was played against Nigeria or against Lesotho. The fact that South Africa belongs in this group, same as Nigeria and Benin Republic and Rwanda and Zimbabwe, and we are all pushing, FIFA should do the right thing by deducting the 3 points, and let's see what happens in the next 2 matches. What we play, what they play will determine whether Nigeria is going to the World Cup. But for as far as many soccer fans in Nigeria are concerned, it is all over. I also share their sentiment because this is the reality. This is what is building us in our faces. We are seeing all these things because we've not really utilized the talent we have to give us this World Cup ticket, and it's going to be very, very sad for us to have this great talent, this great generation not to have played in the World Cup is very, very sad. Among all the players, we have very few players like the captain Akon that have played in the World Cup, but majority, maybe I'm Moses Simon, but majority have not. I'm not very sure about even Moses Simon. All of them, majority of the players have not participated in the World Cup, and this is not looking good. This is really, really blow on our football, and those who should be blamed should take blame, and I think punitive measures should be melted on those who actually are responsible for this happening to Nigeria. And very, very sad that the NFF was releasing one terrible statement singling out players to blame, though the NFF Secretary General have come out to disown that statement, but then that shows that the lack of coordination within the NFF, and that is why somebody could release a statement in the name of NFF and it has gone viral before the FA Secretary General come out to deny that they are not responsible for that statement. But it's really, really sad. Soko fans are not happy, and they are really, really mad about this. If you go to the social media, the comments where Nigerians speak, you know that Nigerians are angry, and they have the right to be angry, because this game, they really gave their all to the Super Eagles. They supported the team, and when it is necessary, almost all the time, they didn't put back their support. Their support was there 247, only for poor preparation, poor handling of the qualifiers by those who are supposed to do it, put us into this situation, and it is very, very sad that we are facing this situation.